I'm a Joe Canini, and I'm a non-represented. Midway through my life's journey, I came into a darker wood, the right road, lost. Through me, you entered into the city of the wolves. Through me, you entered into eternal pain. Through me, you entered into a population.
Cut! You never suffered?
Yeah, I've suffered.
You ever felt pain?
Yeah, I felt pain.
Then use your soul, man. You just came to the gates of hell. Use your soul. Take it from the top. And action.
Holy Mary, Mother of God! Shit! Through me, you entered a population of a loss. Abandon all hope. You who entered here. Oh, what a day.
Cut! Your glasses! You never took your glasses off. And I'm pretty sure that Dante wasn't wearing glasses at the gates of hell. Come on, sharpen up, let's go, you're a pro.
On a day of pleasure, we read of Lancelot, by love constrained, alone, suspecting nothing, at our leisure, and he who wrote it, as we read, but no further. Sorry, I think I need a little direction. What do you think he meant by alone? You know.
I don't know. Let's just say he got caught sticking his dipstick in the wrong gas tank and it cost him a free oil change. Yeah, his neighbor caught him sticking his car in the wrong garage and then, boom, he got screwed.
Yeah.
Continue.
I get it. I dared not open them, for it would be rude, but in one such as he was a courtesy. To get back to the shining world above, my guide and I into the hidden tunnel, from whenceforth we came out, and once again saw the stars.
Oh, bravo! That was amazing! Oh my God!
Does that mean I get the part?
What part?
What do you mean, what part? I'm here auditioning for Dante in Dante's Inferno.
Dante's who?
Inferno.
Look, man, I just work here.
You just work here? I've been standing here auditioning with that stupid accent and my knee, and you couldn't tell me you just work here.
Yeah, buddy, I work security, and it's the graveyard shift, so all kinds of crazy guys just come in here shouting this and that. And I don't know what to tell you, bud, but I'm gonna need you to leave before I take you, Sir Lancelot, and who's ever Inferno downtown Becky Brown. Do you feel me?
Through me, you enter the eternal pain!
Live from the Voodoo Comedy Playhouse in the heart of Mile High, Denver, Colorado, it's the Mile High Variety Show. Starring your host, the smooth singing, guitar slinging Alabama man, Larry Nix. Special guest this evening, Eric McCoy. Musical guest, Kevin Blake Jones. And now, here he is, Larry Nix.
sometimes you get up here and you forget some shit. But real quick, after I cussed for the first time, any kids in the crowd? No children.
My kids in the bathroom.
The show's a go, so let's keep going.
Stay in the bathroom.
There's some vulgar stuff in it. So this is my first time hosting something like this, and weird. I'm 32 years old, and I figure I would have done something like this already. I host a lot of things: birthday parties, hat shop parties, weddings, sex parties. And never this many people show up. So this is a good turn of events. We have a couple of guests tonight. Mr. Derek McCoy, who played with the NFL. So we had to come in earlier today and widen some of the doors just to get him backstage. Actually, I've met him before, but I haven't actually seen him recently. So hopefully he's toned back a bit, just so I don't look so tiny and skinny as hell on stage. Also, musical guest Devin Blake Jones, who I hope somebody in the crowd has heard of. Okay. Nobody's heard of me. Okay. Yeah, so he was on American Idol. I don't know if anybody has heard of that show. Pre-Voice. But maybe he'll go to The Voice next and win it all. I don't know. I hope so. For Denver's sake. But we have a great show. These kids have been working really hard at it, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm very much honored to be a part of it, obviously. The whole Paris thing, that sucks. But that's what we're here for, and that's why we do this day in and day out, is to take your minds off of the terrible shit that happens in the world. And hopefully it'll take our minds off of it as well. So let's enjoy ourselves. Take lots of deep breaths, laugh a lot, and obviously drink as much as you possibly can. Because that Uber ride home tonight might be a little weird after what you're going to see tonight. So our first skit tonight is called Dog Walk Empire. So we'll take on Boardwalk Empire. So again, enjoy yourself, and thank you so much for coming. And let's get this thing going.
Dog Walk Empire. When dogs had to poop and their owners had to work, dog walkers became kings. The Denver dog walkers are at war. The streets run red with canine and human blood as rival dog walking gangs vie for territory. Denver is the epicenter of this turf war. But as the battle spreads along the Front Range, dog walk empires will rise and fall.
No dogs were harmed in the making of this skit.
Mr. Wagons won't be needing your services no more.
Well, who are you? And oh my God, where's Mr. Wagons?
Hey, don't worry about him. He's busy pooping on the trees and peeing in some bushes. As for who I am, let's just say I'm Mr. Wagons' new legs.
Yes, Miss Fleet? Miss Fanny Fleet? Well, you were expecting my call, but how? I don't know. He came, he said that he had Mr. Wagons, and now he's gone, and you know what? I don't know who starts a turf war over dog walking, but you guys need to have your heads checked. This is ridiculous. Well, yeah, I was harassed, and now I'm out of a job. But I do what? Okay, well, yeah, I need the money. I mean, rent skyrocketed ever since hipsters made Denver the new Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Pepper spray, taser. I don't have a human-sized dog collar, but I know where to get one. Oh no, I have leather chaps, don't worry. Yeah, I'll see you tonight. Okay, thanks. Okay.
Look, if I'd have wanted a teddy bear cut, I just would have said Sheba Hump Me sign on my little Leo's ass. I said a lion's cut. He's a Pomeranian, not a Shih Tzu. Show him some respect. Look, if you hadn't worked 7 years of magic on my little Leo, I would have your thin, nimble fingers broken one by one. Now you fix this, or you'll never clip another dog's dingleberries in this town again!
Hey, I thought Leo looked handsome in his new do.
That's why I don't pay you to think. Now look, there's a new doggy daycare that started right on the edge of our territory. I need you to go take care of it before those rhino bitches on the pooch. Come on.
Fresh puppy delivery.
How many times do I have to tell ya not to bring them in here? Now take them out back in the grinder pile and make sure they get put in the premium pile. Now make like a quiche and disappear before you make me sick.
Sam?
Yeah, like I told you, they got this new doggy daycare out there. And I need you to go take care of them. I don't want nobody cutting in on our territory. Come on, Toots, we ain't got all night. If those Highland pedigrees want a war, they got it. You tell Murdoch there's gonna be a massacre if he keeps shitting on my lawn.
What do you want me to do, sir?
Get me Randy.
Rabbit Randy.
None other. You tell him I'm in need of his services. And anything is fair game. They want a war, they got it. I think Murdoch has a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel we could make an example of.
Right away, sir.
Well, look, boss, I know it ain't none of my business, but you know, once you cross that line, there ain't no turning back.
You know, you're right. It ain't none of your business. Now, what was I telling you to do? Do you remember?
The doggy daycare on our territory. I'll go take care of them.
You tell those bitches that the Cap Hill Hounds are the only name they need to know in this dog walk empire.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
get out of here.
Sure.
And on your way back, bring me your real phone. What is this, the 1980s? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll get out of here. Yeah. Right after dark, I'll be leaving. Right. You got it.
the Pooch Palace, where your puppies are treated like royalty. How can we help you today?
Oh, you're new to the neighborhood, eh?
Yes, we are. We are the city's first luxury day retreat and spa for dogs. Would you like to take a look at some of our services and packages?
Not particularly. Look, what the hell is this? An Elysian enema treatment? What kind of racket are you running here?
The kind of racket that'll raise your doggy's bed rocket. I highly recommend the Shih Tzu Shiatsu, the Mutt Mud Bath, or if your dog is feeling exceptionally decadent, we have a deluxe blowout, face mask, and bikini wax package.
Look, lady, I'm not here to buy into this doggy day spa hooey. Who even buys this crap anyways?
Crap. That is something only the riffraff at those poor doggy daycares deal with. We service only the finest canine specimens with the world's best in dog spa services.
That's what they all say. Look, lady, I'm here to talk to you about your business protection.
We're fully insured. Thank you. Did you happen to miss the sign on the front door that said no soliciting?
Oh, sweetie, I ain't selling. You see, you're in a rough neighborhood around here. And if you don't go with us, I can make no guarantees. It is a dog-eat-dog world.
Listen, Mr.
The name's Rex.
Rex. We've been approached by scum like you before, and we gave them all the same answer. Now get out of here before I call the police.
Miss, I don't think you're seeing things clearly.
I see exactly. Stan! Stan, get out here!
Yes, Kate, I'm in the middle of a puppy field. This had better be important. Oh, listen, sweetie. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I've told all the other ass sniffers. Saucy Stanley ain't greasing nobody's palms but my own. So you can just crawl back from whatever kennel you came from and leave us in peace.
Look, I can understand your position like that, but I would urge you to reconsider our offer. Bad things have been up and up in the doggy daycare business, especially those who don't protect their assets.
Oh, you can kiss my ass at capiche? You wanna be mafioso?
Your words are painful, but I won't take it personally. You see, I know opening a new business can be very stressful, but you are inviting more stress upon yourself by declining my offer.
Ew, get out. Just go.
All right, look, I'm going. But don't say I didn't give you two no fair warning. When you're ready to come to your senses, look up Lucky and the Cap Hill Hounds. We'll be waiting.
How many ways do I have to say, bark off? You better get lost or Saucy Stanley's gonna pop you like a flea. I'm not afraid of you. I've dealt with plenty of my bears in my day.
We're not even in this town. Whoever even heard of a bunch of dog walking stiff anyways. I knew we never should have left New Jersey. At least there the mobsters you can take seriously.
These Denver Reds are just so easy to sucker, though.
When you're right, you're right.
What did we think? Pretty silly? Sat through some rehearsals, but I didn't get to hear it, so. Seems about right? I don't want to be able to touch him too much. Mr. Derek McCoy, remember me mentioning that? The ex-NFL player? Showed up. Thank God, so please give a round of applause for Mr. Derek McCoy! What was that playing right there? something?
No, it's Damian Marley.
Damian Marley.
Confrontation.
My note said Bob Marley, and it's not Bob Marley.
Junior, not senior.
Okay. Are all your kids fans of the Marley Brothers?
We have a 3-year-old son who has hair down his back, so
Yeah.
I think he's kind of a dreadhead guy.
He's getting into it already.
He dance, so yeah.
All right. You grew up here?
I grew up in Thornton, Colorado.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's north, right? Very cool. So you got basically pushed to the suburbs before the hipsters did it themselves.
I think I'm a hipster. I don't know. I see a lot of beards around here. Kids, I work with kids, and they often say,
I noticed you didn't have a mustache.
Hipsters need a mustache?
Maybe next year. You have to ask. Wife and 3 kids. Wife and 3 kids. You've written 2 books. You played in the NFL. You must be exhausted.
I am exhausted because I've done all this and I'm still broke. So.
Yeah. I'm afraid that's why we're on stage tonight. We don't own the place. So the 2 books I'm not familiar with, and I would love to know more about them, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wrote a book back in 2008 called New Free Life. I take a pun off the NFL, New Free Life.
Okay.
And then I wrote a book in 2012 called I'm Not Effing Lying, Not Effing Lying. This is News for Love's Intuitive Logic. I am an oncologist, so I write about sort of what I think the purpose of life is in my experience. There's probably less people in this room than folks that read the books.
Okay.
Very few people have read the books. I wrote them to sort of put my heart into the universe, not to sell a bunch.
I got you.
But if you are a deep thinking, interesting,
soul
searching,
yes.
you might like it, but not your capitalistic kind of appeal.
Okay, well I've read a book before, so if it's The Secret to Life, I'd love to see what you got to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the secret to life. I think the secret to life is within each one of us.
Yeah, indeed.
That's at the core of what I write.
Be free, be proud. Yeah, be you. That's cool. Be you. Y-O-U. Okay. Cool. Done. Gonna be me. I think the question that we all want to know, do you miss hitting people as hard as you possibly can with your body?
Actually, if you can't tell by the build,
You were avoiding people?
I'm actually smaller than you probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a lot of avoiding to get to the end zone.
Well,
and
can
not
you
to
repeat
touch.
that last part?
Avoiding
Oh,
to
okay.
get to the end.
That's cool. No, it's cool. Oh, well,
You're very well dressed.
thank you. Just got it made before I got here. So. Very cool. I played football in high school, yeah. I remember parts of it because, like I said, I liked hitting people with my head as hard as I could.
Nice.
And I can't remember some things about growing up because of that.
CTE.
That's what it is, yep. CTE, it had nothing to do with drugs or alcohol. It was the mistakes I made in high school.
You imagine you were a cornerback.
Close, tight end,
Tight end.
but I was fast.
Okay.
So, I've still got it for the record. So if the traffic's cleared up coming down Park Ave, foot races after the show. I dare you. No, you're not included. Anybody else? Seriously though, you've written 2 books. I can't find time to take naps. And it's interesting to me that you've raised a family. You came from Fort Thornton and you got out, or you're still living there?
I'm in Denver.
Okay. Yeah. What's next? You do some community outreach with the youths.
I work for a local nonprofit in Denver called Project PAVE. Our mission is to empower youth to end the cycle of relationship violence. So we're confronting the dynamics of violence in our society. I come from a home where my dad.
Yes.
I come from an environment like the rest of us guys where we're taught to suppress our emotions, and get into a box and act like a tough guy, and that leads to a lot of violence towards others, men included. But 98% of violence against women is by the hands of men. So I'm doing work to confront, and that's why I have a Damian Marley confrontation song, because really I'm confronting male culture to say, look guys, we need to find a healthy way to really embrace and express our emotions, as if they're not there, they are there, and work with each other and support each other rather than forcing each other into that man box that leads to a lot of negative issues.
So do you go to high schools, middle schools?
High schools and middle schools predominantly. Last year we started a partnership with the Denver Broncos, and they have a program called the Futures Football Program, which pairs middle school football players with the high school coaches that they'll be playing with. And I am blessed to go meet with each of these teams. There's 10 teams that I meet with in the 15. I get to meet with them for 5 one-hour sessions and have these conversations about, you know, who you truly are versus who society, your boys, maybe your dad expects you to be.
Yeah, so I think it's cool that you use sports and extracurricular activities to change their future, change their lives. It kept me out of trouble for the most part, except for with the ladies. It happened one time. No, it was a mistake. I could tell by the way she was acting. It was a dark room. It was a dark room. What's next?
What's next is continuing to raise the little ones, and to continue to do work out in the community. This work has a long way to go. I mean, our mission to empower youth to end the cycle of relationship violence, I don't think that's going to happen in my lifetime. So I have work to do throughout this life. Yeah, I mean, I'm making baby steps towards a huge issue.
There you go, and you're making babies.
And I'm making babies. Monique says no more, but I'm going to leave that up to whoever's in control. Really.
Maybe after seeing you on stage tonight.
She's in the audience right now, so
I heard.
hopefully this lighting's hitting me right. I'm kind of angling myself towards you.
You're doing just fine, and we really appreciate that. I don't know. Last time I was on the stage, I danced. I was wearing way less. I think before our next interview, we're going to roll a commercial. I'm looking for help in this. Yeah.
Stand by.
Yeah, I got a thumbs up and everything. And that wasn't it. But it is a silly commercial, but it is a real commercial for a real business. And you got to hear it. I have who it is. It's super silly. It's Unlock Massage and Body Work, paid for by Mr. Patrick Shannon Cross. He actually is our only sponsor for the evenings. Somebody help me.
Best massage in Denver.
Unlock Massage and Bodywork, where experienced therapist Patrick Shannon Cross is wondering, are you a tired-ass motherfucker? Are you stressed the fuck out? Do you ever find yourself saying things like, oh, my fucking neck! Oh, my fucking feet hurt! Or, damn it! Fucking back you out of me! Well, Patrick Shannon Cross at Unlock Massage and Bodywork can help you out with all that bullshit. He's got those magic motherfucking hands that'll relieve those aching fucked up muscles, open up those sticky as shit joints, and help you stretch and exercise your stiff ass until you've turned that frown upside down and you're saying things like, that's good. So make an appointment today with Unlock Massage and Bodywork and let Patrick Shannon Cross help you on your path to feeling so goddamn good you won't even motherfucking believe it. That's available on your way out.
How could you not want a massage from this guy? There will be information given out. I think he has some cards in the back. As you leave, you're more than welcome to grab a card. I have to because, geez, I after the week I've had, I'm really excited to lay down and go to bed tonight, I'll be honest. It's been a good one though. Been working hard, and speaking of hard work, I hope he's ready. Yep. Our musical guest, who is not playing yet, even though I want him to really badly right now, Mr. Devin Blake Jones. That was my Drake, by the way. Some people know what I'm talking about. What's that? Oh yeah, sure. Thank you. Devin Blake Jones, Riverside, California.
That's right.
Yeah, but you live here now. We've played music together. Yeah. That was cool. That happened one time, and then you never called me again. You remember not calling me ever?
I do come to you for my hats, though.
Oh yeah.
Check
that's
out
true.
Warren Brothers Hat Shop.
I've got that $5 bill in the back. Plug right there. I don't know if anybody else in here has been on American Idol, but you have. Has anybody else?
No.
So you got that going for you. That's cool. What year was it?
Seasons 11 and 12, so two years.
What season are we on now?
Well, final one, actually. Last final
93, 94? I have no idea.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. What year was this when you were?
2012 and 13?
The good old days.
The good old days.
I remember them like they were 2 years ago. Very cool. I kind of know what you do, but maybe these folks don't. I'd say R&B, soul.
Yeah.
Spill your heart out on
a little bit
stage,
of pop in there,
but into a microphone.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I like trying new things. So, I mean, lately I was playing a guitar.
Yeah?
So I've been playing for 3 months, so bear with me.
Yeah, and you're playing a song for us tonight
Yeah.
on said guitar that you've been playing for
I don't know
3
why I
months.
do these things. I don't know.
I know. Well, you just got to throw yourself into the deep end.
That's
Hopefully you
exactly
can
what
swim. Do you have an album coming out? Do you have albums out? Can we find you on the wwws?
Yes, DevinBlakeJones.com.
Yep.
So it's Devin with an A. And
As opposed to an I.
no.
O or a no. Okay.
Yeah, you can find my website, DevinBlakeJones.com. All of my social media links are on there. And,
Go anywhere.
yeah, I have a new single coming out, a new music video soon. It's titled Into the Wilderness, but we're going to do
Okay.
a different one today.
Cool. Different one today, but what we heard when you walked out, a very short snippet that we told was going to be longer, was called
Break them a break.
Did you write every song on the album?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
How'd that? Was it hard?
I think it's not hard. It's just like I tend to like try to tap into different emotions. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's really happy and big, and sometimes it's really dark and depressing. But
Life.
the two sides to the entire time.
Yeah. It's a part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited to hear you play tonight because I haven't heard you play guitar in front of people that are alive and awake.
Just keep drinking.
Please keep drinking. No, it's fine. We're pumping THC infused. So if that neck pain went away, that's welcome. That was mine. Very cool. You've got when's the album coming out, or you're working on it right now?
We're working on it. What we're doing actually is just releasing one single at a time and a video for each one, and then we'll put the album out.
Wow.
And then my plan is, the goal is to do a coffee shop tour. So I don't know. which
There's
ones
lots
yet,
of
but
those around.
There are lots of them. Yeah.
Plenty of venue space. Very cool. I'm excited to hear you sing because it's been too long, and we're excited to have you. And I think we're gonna roll another skit here in a bit. I wish we had another one of those silly ass commercials, but we don't. So we're gonna get on with another skit. The next particular one is Hannah the Health Nut, which we all know this chick. Maybe we don't know her as a friend, but we've seen them in restaurants, and like, I wouldn't be eating dinner with that bitch. No, you'll see. Those weren't my words, I promise. I've said the B word before. This was my first time. I thought it went pretty well. So we've got 2 more skits for the night. We're going to roll them through pretty quickly. Hand of the Health Nut is the first one, and then a very silly one called Uber Cab Confessions, which is my favorite because we have been there. I've been there. So, Devin, thank you so much. When we're done with the skits, so yes, Hand of the Health Nut is coming up. We're going to shift the stage a little bit. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much.
Down that dip and don't touch that chick. Hannah's here for a good guilt trip. Think you're healthy, think you're fit. Hannah's here to give you a tip. Probiotics, she's got it, she's got it. Enemas and colonics. Hannah the Health Nut.
It's not overripe.
Oh, Julia, have you ever found yourself on top of Machu Picchu in a blizzard on ayahuasca with a transgendered shaman? That's just unbelievable.
Jesus, that is one crazy story. I can't believe you lived to tell the tale.
Fun health fact. Squash is so great for you. Not only is it great for your immune system and almost every other system of the body, but it will give you rock star bowel movements.
Yeah, so anyway, who's eaten beer before? Should we start out with some drinks?
Actually, they have some really good, let's see, they have the fruit infused and the veggie infused vodkas.
Just point me to the beer menu.
I hear that.
Same.
Well, boys, if you want to die a slow and agonizing death of leaky gut syndrome, I would go for the beer. Otherwise, probably not the best choice.
Leaky gut, huh? Well, sounds ugly. What do you suggest then? Wine?
Oh wait, sulfites?
Colorado mules?
It might be local vodka, but it's really just mostly wheat and other grains, not potato. Otherwise, it might be the right choice. And I bet their ginger beer has agave, so if you want to have a sugar spike and crash like a heroin addict, but I mean, get whatever you want.
Well, see here, they have a really good cocktail with fresh pressed juice, kombucha, and lots of tequila.
Depends on how fresh that fresh pressed juice is. Know what I'm saying?
Bonsoir. Welcome to the local organic gastropub and macrobiotic eatery. I am your waiter, Henri. Would you like the beverage?
Water?
Is your water filtered, distilled, or purified through reverse osmosis?
We have a blue canister with a white cylinder.
No, I'm fine. I will just have a bowl of organic lemons and a separate bowl of sea salt.
We'll have the same.
Yeah, same.
Oui. Would you like to know the specials?
Actually, do you have anything that is gluten-free, dairy-free, in season, unfried, baked at a temperature below 190 degrees, fermented or sprouted? And not necessarily all of those things at once, but at least 3 or more of those things.
I have a burle Vermonts.
Have they been soaked and sprouted?
I did not spit in them yet.
We will all have the house-made gazpacho with the ferment plate for starters. Can you make sure that whoever's in back is wearing a separate pair of non-latex gloves for each thing that they touch? I have some sensitivities.
Can I have a piece of bread with that?
Juliet, you do not want to do that. She'll have a side of the sprouted seed crackers. As long as they were dehydrated and not baked.
But of course, what other way is there?
Hannah, can I have the steamed kale?
Excellent, Tristy. Oh, wait. No, I just read the ingredients. It's got tamari, probably GMO. And guys, no soy, please. Soy, it's the silent killer.
The bean salad looks so good. Look at that.
Actually, beans have an enzyme coating them that just wrecks the digestive system. I would not recommend it.
What about this broccoli quiche?
Oh my god, sorry guys. That's adorable. First of all, it's quiche. Second, I would have to wonder when the broccoli was harvested. Once broccoli is cut, its nutrients start diminishing immediately.
Well, then just what the hell are we supposed to eat, Hannah?
Julia, you can order whatever you want. I'm just trying to help you make the healthiest decision.
I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. I must just be really hungry.
See? Low blood sugar can do that. This is why I always tell you, if you were to switch to a healthy diet full of healthy fats and eliminate sugar, you'll find that these sorts of outbursts just don't really happen anymore.
Have you decided on anything besides the gazpacho and the ferment plate?
Actually, I just remembered, yeah, I have a dentist appointment right now.
It's 8 o'clock in the evening.
You know, and I gotta go pick somebody up from the airport. My mom.
Just go to your mom's funeral last month.
Well, yeah. I just don't want to eat this bitch.
Well, Hannah, looks like it's just you and me again. Me and me. I'm thinking we warm up with the bone marrow plate for starters. As long as those bones came from free-range cows. I bet those guys are going to feel pretty terrible after skipping dinner. It really is one of the worst things you can do for your health. That's why I always say, whole foods and whole meals are essential to whole health.
Down that dip and touch that chip. Hannah's here for a good guilt trip. Think you're healthy, think you're fit. Hannah's here to give you a tip. Probiotics. She got it, she got it.
The following was recorded during an interview of driving in an overcab.
The passengers were unaware that they were being recorded. These are their confessions.
Where to, boss? Look, buddy, I need a destination.
Yeah.
You alright, sir?
Yeah, I live in 30th and Blake.
Well, right, sir, you seem to be quite a bit out of it.
Out of it, to say the least.
So, you think you're able to piece it together?
Yeah, I'm still figuring out what happened tonight. I know we started at this sushi restaurant, Opaque, Oprah, no, Opal, yeah.
Opal. Yeah, I heard of the place. Great food, right?
Yeah, but that's not even that. But this girl, we've been on a couple dates. She suggested it. We were meeting her friends. These were not the people I would normally associate myself with.
How come?
Well, they were nice enough, but they had this weird vibe to them, you know? Like, they all open-mouthed kissed me whenever I was introduced to anybody. I should have known I was in for some weird stuff.
Yeah, like, what?
Well, aside from that and the naked girl we were eating our sushi off of, I think dinner was pretty normal. And then we went back to this guy, Dylan's loft. That's when things get real blurry.
Had a few too many, huh?
A few! I lost count after the first one. I've never had anything hit me so hard in my entire life. It was like crackstasy.
I'm unfamiliar with this term.
You know, like crack and ecstasy. It was like a roofie amphetamine, so I guess roofamine would be the more appropriate term.
Yeah, do you think you could tell us about the specifics of the place?
I don't know, man. It's like remembering a dream or watching a movie in weird mismatched clips. All of a sudden, everybody was naked and anything was fair game. I mean, God, they were painted up like animals. But I was so dazed and messed up, I couldn't tell what was going on.
Wow. But, you know, it seems like you had a wild night, but you seem like the kind of guy who doesn't do this. It's part of the human experience.
I couldn't tell one thing from another, man. I couldn't tell if I was given or taken. Hands were everywhere. There could have been a few people, there could have been thousands, I don't know. I don't know how many figures of mine or others were in Woodorf. Oh my God.
It's okay. This is a safe place.
No, man, I saw things tonight. I did things that no man should ever do. But things. People might have died tonight, I wouldn't even know.
Whoa. You might want to be a little more vague on the specific details
She
there.
was screaming. Then everyone was screaming and they screamed. They turned into a wild chorus of angels. Angels, man, all around me.
Right around the corner.
Angels, man. Angels and demons dancing around with furries. Furries! Oh my God, and then oh God, no, not the anus, oh God.
And here we are. There you go. Just remember to rate me on the get home safe now. It's all part of being an Uber driver, right? You are not your rides. Little Taylor Swift, man, shake it off. We gotta get through the night.
Did y'all see where this came from? Did it fall out of somebody's pants leg? Yeah, I already made that mistake already. Oh, okay. Last but not least, you guys, thank you so much for coming. We're going to have Devin Blake Jones perform a song for us. Do your thing, bud. Is there a plug-in for the guitar?
Yeah.
Over here.
I saw you driving down off Broadway at 17. The night sky covered your eyes. I couldn't see if you noticed me, but it brought me back. It brought me back into all of these things, all of these memories, yeah. These memories, 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 oh, 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 these memories, memories, oh no, these things, yeah, oh. Like how we used to raise hell, causing us sin. We would wish up everything. I mean, with just us two, honeymoon until the dark clouds. How they turned it around into what we become, I'll never know, maybe no. These memories, yeah. Oh, these memories, memories, and if I had the chance to speak to you again, I'd speak my peace. Though we're better off, but oh, I still love the things we used to do. Dancing in my mind, having a real good time. Not so much at all, no, 'cause you're dancing in my mind, having a real good time. I don't mind at all. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.